Hello, I'm Amy, A&R for High Definition.
Hello, I'm James, also A&R for High Definition. I don't know why she did it like that.
I thought it would be a good intro or a good...
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm not Kai Shibata, so the advertising of Meet the Artists, Kai Shibata, slightly different.
Yeah, we're doing things a little bit different today, so I'll let James explain why.
So, Kai Shibata is from Tokyo in Japan, and although he speaks very good English to us, he doesn't want to come on camera and speak English, which is absolutely fine. I wouldn't be able to go on camera.
I wouldn't feel comfortable speaking Japanese, so...
So there we go. The music for Undulating speaks for himself, really.
Yes, and we're going to talk a little bit about it as well, so should we get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so really excited. Firstly, sorry this is a little bit late. Reasons were actually because James wanted a nice high definition top.
I should probably move the laptop so it's completely out of the way of the camera. Yeah, I wanted to look smart because obviously for our Easter stream, I kind of didn't look the part. And I felt...
You didn't look the part.
And I wasn't happy with it, so now, better.
Yeah, we've levelled up. Thank you, Dots, for finally sending teas. Yeah.
Yeah, pop in.
Definitely. So first of all, we want to thank everybody so much for the support already on Undulating. It's an absolute banger. We sent it out, obviously, and we've had some great feedback.
Yeah, I mean, Agent Dance sent back a demo Dropbox for Kai, which was a nice shout.
Really nice shout. I mean, wow.
I mean, Amy's reel was on Instagram. Current count's nearly at 60,000 people viewing it, which is kind of mad because that's just crazy. People
really love the track, really feeling the track.
Massive track. Just feedback from Jaguar from BBC Introducing said it was amazing. Like, really loves the way that it's produced. So loads of great feedback for Kai Shibata really, and we're really happy with it.
Yeah, we're so happy and we're so proud of him as well. So
yeah,
amazing.
I mean, at the time of this, he was currently just outside the top 20 in the Tech House Hype chart, and it just hit 91st in the Tech House Top 100.
Which is the first time.
Yeah. First time
for High Definition breaking the Tech House chart. So
yeah, amazing.
Yes, thank you everybody. Actually so excited about it.
Yeah, one day you might hear the voice note that we sent to Dots this morning when we found out.
It's quite embarrassing. Lots of high pitched screams and not from me.
Hey, that's from Lily the dog.
So obviously Kai's not here, but we did send him some questions. So we're gonna kind of have a chat with his answers, so hopefully you get to know a little bit more about him. So should we start?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I'm going to try and beat Kai. I mean, not very well. So how do we find Kai Shibata? Because obviously he doesn't have the world's largest social media following. Our knowledge of Japanese tech house isn't the greatest. You're wondering, how do we find Kai? Well, fortunately, Amy was sent a wildcard DJ promo from last year sometime, and we were like, who is this person? This music, it stood out above all. I mean, no disrespect to the other producers, a load of bangers on the EP, but that one was like, whoa,
it just caught my ear. It caught my ear. We played it a lot, didn't we? We played it a lot on the dance show.
And then over Christmas, when we've just got on board, we heard his Distortion release called
On My Love.
Which bangs as well, by the way, if you haven't
definitely
heard it.
have heard if you listen to any of my live streams. I think it was played a lot.
So obviously when we got on board, we were like, who are we going to hit up for demos?
One of the first people, I was like, we have to hit up Kai and see if he's got any projects.
I think, yeah.
And the rest is history. He sent Undulating in lockdown.
And the tune fucking banged.
It did. Fucking bang. We're up on our feet, the speakers were loud. In the living room, obviously, the good old living room where everything's been documented. Apart from today, we're in the garden. You can't see on the camera, but the living room is just on the other side of the wall, so we're not far.
We don't have cameraman Jake here to turn the camera. So
I think that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, you're just going to have to just assume we're telling the truth. When I listen to demos, I normally start laying down, and if a tune can get me up and dancing, I tend to like it and think that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a really good sign.
Kai Shibata, Undulating, every single time. I can't lay down what listen to
like the first kick, he was up.
It's true. It's true.
Pacing round. So yeah, we're immensely proud of everyone as well at the high definition team. So well done and congratulations.
It is
Kai.
also worth noting that Kai has released in Japan on Trekkie Tracks. It's a Japanese tech house label that don't have their releases on Spotify, so it's difficult for everybody to listen to. But I'm sure if somebody can, they can pop it in the comments. That'd be sick.
Yes. So we asked Kai some questions, and we're going to kind of read his answers and have a little chat and tell you. So
yeah, there you go. You can have the laptop, so you can have the questions, and I'll try and remember them. I'm going to try and remember them, so that's going to be a test. How was my memory of reading these?
So we asked Kai Shibata if that was his real name or if it was a DJ name, and it was in fact his real name.
It is his real name, not my real name. I'm James. His real name.
He is based in Tokyo, in Japan. I asked Kai, how long have you been DJing and producing for?
I think he'd said he'd been DJing for only a year, which is pretty impressive if you've seen his New Year's live stream for us, which again, if you want to head over to our page, you can see it listed on our homepage.
We can drop a link as well, because that feels like such a long time ago, New Year's now, doesn't it? So if you fancy a little warm-up party, whack the New Year's stream on.
That's when we first introduced Kai to you, and I think he's been producing for 4 years now. I think you can tell, I mean, he's, before we get on to other questions that I know the answer to.
Good memory, yes, he has been DJing for a year and producing for 4 years. So.
No edit, by the way, I'm doing this live.
We asked Kai, tell us really something really random that not many people would know, and he is?
He's 6'1".
6'1".
Which obviously for people in Japan is very tall.
We asked Kai, does he have any weird skills or talents? And this one was really interesting.
Yeah, well, it was. He said that he could solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 1 minute and 30 seconds, which we thought, well, that's hella impressive.
So obviously we challenged him to it, and he accepted.
He accepted. So Dots, I hope is going to play this for you now. Fingers crossed.
Hi, my name is Kai Shibata. So I will solve this Rubik's Cube.
How amazing was that? Unbelievable skill and talent from Kai Shibata there. What a ridiculously quick skill.
Actually mind blowing. I just thought you could cheat and take the stickers off. I don't.
He definitely didn't cheat.
No, he definitely didn't cheat. No cameras. I asked Kai what was his proudest non-music accomplishment.
And before I tell you what his proudest non-music accomplishment is, I want you to just hold on, because this is actually insane.
Mind-blowing.
Like, to be that highly rated in your country is kind of mad. Kind of mad. Tested in the top 14 across all of Japan for everything at school. Like, not just like maths or
like
everything.
He's a genius.
So when we say Japanese genius producer, we literally mean
Japanese genius producer.
Big love, Kai Shibata.
Welcome to the family. We asked Kai what was his most recent embarrassing moment.
And he said that he'd recently trodden in dog poo, which, you know,
is pretty horrific, and happened to us not long ago.
However, to his credit, he did also say that the last time that he laughed was the same moment that he found embarrassing when he trod in dog poo. So he sounds like a very nice person.
We asked what was his non-music hobbies.
Oh, my memory's going here. I think he likes art appreciation. Man, I'm not sure what else. You have to give me the answers.
And watching Netflix.
Should have known. Should have gone for an easy banker. Oh, graphic design. Graphic design's a normal easy banker for who we sign records from.
Yeah, a lot of people in the music industry seem to be interested in graphic design and art.
Yeah, not something that Amy's talented in, but there we go.
No, I'm terrible. We asked Kai who was his heroes, and he said
Chris Lake. As we've heard, a lot of people's heroes are Chris Lake. He has understandable, unbelievable music. And Tom York. I think that's Tom York from Radiohead. I could be wrong. I don't know. If there's a different Tom York and I'm just being...
So, thank you for listening. I know it was a little bit different this time, but hopefully you got to learn something new about Kai that you didn't know. So, yay!
And you got to see more of me.
In our matching t-shirts, woo!
And if this is your first time seeing me, I was James. I still am James. Yeah.
I was James.
One of the A&R High Definition tracks.
Yes, and thank you so much. We're going to play Undulating after. We usually say playing now, but you actually have to click the video after.
You have to click the link. We're going to put it on screen like right about there.
Right about there.
If you're listening to us on Spotify, on the podcast there, then we will be playing it for you now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep supporting our high definition releases. We've got loads more on the way. A massive, massive release schedule for the rest of the year. We're really excited as to where it's going.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a summer stream as well, so more news to come on that soon.
Yeah,
so
keep the end of May clear.
That's a really creepy wink.
Did I wink? Oh no, how embarrassing. How embarrassing.
Cut!
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. See you later.